Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about resource types. So let's get started. Now friends, in front of us this is a very simple, easy to understand program where we are simply printing this message. The return type of the method is string, and all the configuration part where we were dealing with message body writer are removed. So if I run this application real quick on the application, then definitely when we land up to the URI jexrs/app, this method will get executed and we should get the text I love REST on the web page. Take a note of it that we are dealing with the get method as we are handling everything on the browser itself. We are not talking about put, post and other methods as of now. Alright, so here is the application up and running, and here is the URI. Here is the URI, and definitely we are getting a proper message of I love REST. Now moving forward, let us quickly check one small little thing. For example, we have a variable in here. The name of the variable is for example x, and we initialize this with 0. This is cool stuff, and now we will try to also display the value of this x. So it would be like the value of x is, and then we will definitely print the value of x. This is cool stuff, and I suppose the context has been reloaded. So let me refresh and we should get output. Amazing, right? Now friends, definitely we are able to read the value of x, which is nice, which is good. But for example, in here we do one small little thing. We try to increment the value of x. Let me show you. So I am prefixing the increment operator to the value of x. This means that for every request we should increment the value of x, and whenever we for example reload the page, the value of the x should be increased by 1. Let us check what is the exact output. Let me retry. Here is the output. The value of x is 1 because I have refreshed the page once. Let me retry it once again, but again the value of x is only 1. There is no change. Even if I restart the web server, even then the output would be same. Alright, so the application is up and running, and for example we navigate to jexrs. The value of x is 1, and even if we are refreshing the page, the value of x is not getting increased from 1. The reason being, per request a new object gets created in the background, and for example we refresh the page, a object would be created. The object will serve our request, it will display the information, it will provide the response, but as soon as the response has been given, definitely the object will die. This is the reason why the value of x is not getting increased. For every request, a new variable x is getting created, and definitely the variable will die in the memory as soon as the request has been served and the response has been given. Now this is the default mechanism, and this is definitely a good solution to keep things very optimal for serving multiple users. Everything is good enough. This is the default mechanism, but there could be a scenario where we would like to contain the object for a longer period. We would like to make the object as a singleton object so that the object contains in the memory for a longer period of time, right? And indeed there is a way. In order to make the object as singleton, we need to make use of this annotation singleton, and our work is done. This means that now once we create an object, the object will be there in the memory, and the object will serve multiple users over a period of time till we don't restart the web server. Alright, so now let me refresh and check. Definitely the value of object is getting increased. This is nice. Even if I copy this URL and open up new web browser, this is Google Chrome, and then try to see, definitely the value of the object is contained. Even if I open the private mode again, the value of object, the value of X is there in the memory. So this is the way how we can make use of singleton objects, and this is yet another type of resource. So in order to summarize, there are two type of resources. First one is the default scope, where object will get destroyed automatically after serving the request. And the second type is the singleton type of resource, where the resource will be there in the container for the longer period of time, and the same object will be used for different users. So this is it for today's video. From our next video, we will see a couple of more interesting and new stuff. Alright, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.